Hello, happy, but yeah, it's Friday. I was thinking Saturday for some reason. Hold on, this is a little low. Okay, that's a little bit better. I am getting stuff done. So I had like 3 things that I needed to accomplish. One, I needed to file my taxes, and I got that done, and I like the way things are looking there, so I'm really excited about that. And then I've got a couple other businessy type of things that I need to do. I got my table skirt, so the boxes that I have under my table are covered. The actual linen for the table will be here tomorrow, so then that means I have everything that I need to really prepare to start opening doors. So what I have planned is to go back over the spring cleaning tips and to start a challenge for us. So that'll be taking place, so just stay tuned for that information. Oh, and I'm wearing my Dope Chicks Unite shirt, courtesy of Chantel Holly. I absolutely love this shirt. It's super cute. And yeah, Dope Chicks Unite. We need to. We got to support each other. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about the crazy fool. So this message, what day did this message come up? I want to say it was yesterday. I'm trying to find the cards. I wasn't prepared. I was just sitting here, and then I was like, oh, let me see. And the crazy fool, I think, was one that came out, and it was reversed. And it is a major card in the Fool's Wisdom card deck. So that means that it has a significant meaning, and one that you really want to pay close attention to, because there's like an opportunity for you to grow and evolve within the message of the crazy fool. So I want to talk to you about, there he is, the crazy fool. And you see he's kind of standing there at the ledge looking like he's just about to free fall backwards. We don't really know what he's doing. And the dog has his eyes covered like, I can't watch. He's about to make a hot mess with himself and his life. Sometimes we are the crazy fool, but for me personally, this card showed up because I was dealing with a crazy fool. So I'll share more details about the backstory probably at a later date and time. But for the last 3 years, this same person has been harassing me, making fake phone numbers, fake Facebook pages, fake Instagram pages. And it's just been ridiculous. So my default is just not to respond, because I don't really have time for drama. And if you can't, address me like an adult, then there's no point in us having a conversation. So then I did respond the last time, and I'm just like, leave me the fuck alone. Because at this point, and excuse my French, y'all, you just stop. There's no point for you to be in contact with me whatsoever for any reason. And how this plays in with the fool is that for me, this was like a lesson, and making sure that me knowing what I know, being who I am, to make sure when we are dealing with the crazy fools, the people who are just mess and they're drama and they're negative and they don't know left from right or whatever the case may be, that we treat these people with love. You know why? Because they're hurting. When you see these people who enjoy like drama, like they get off on drama, being petty, they're just really just negative, and they hurt people, right? So you hear the saying, hurt people. And we have to remember that when we see people acting out and acting in ways that are not loving is because there's something internally disturbing them that is now being projected onto you. And it's so funny because I was talking to my girlfriend Jen, and she's in the group, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I said what I said and I meant it, and they deserve to hear it that way. I was like, but also I should have just been loving. However, the message, they wouldn't have gotten the loving message at all. So like I said, my best response was no response, but they did not get that. And it's like every time around this year I have to go through this, I'm hoping going forward to no longer have to go through this by really being able to get some legal things in place to prevent this type of foolishness, because I don't have time for it. And if it's not about something real, something concrete, something that matters, leave me alone. But it was just really a good reminder, and I had to reflect, and I really wanted to reach out to her and be like, listen, like, it's okay, you know, and just kind of give that sisterly spiritual love advice that I'm really good at giving. But not everybody can digest positivity. Not everybody can look at themselves objectively from a place of non-judgment and be a witness unto themselves to see that they are out of line, that they are out of line with themselves, their spirit, their just everything is just out of whack completely. So, and for me, the lesson that I took away was that being who I am, the type of life that I lead, the type of work that I do, you know, I have a purpose, like a higher calling, to be the love and be the light, even to the crazy fools in the world, right? And you know, as far as the message of the crazy fool, it's really about getting in touch with what you need and making that your top priority. But a lot of people are disconnected from themselves, so they don't even know what they need, which is why I have this person reaching out to me, spewing forth garbage and all types of other crap, because they are so disconnected from themselves that they don't even realize that they're in a place of hurt to begin with. And I thought that was very, very interesting dynamic, and the different cards that have come up have really resonated with some of the things that I've been going through. And it's really sad, but it also gives me an opportunity to look at myself and find new ways of reaching people that maybe are hurting on a deeper level, who don't realize that they need help in some kind of way. So I just thought that was really interesting and wanted to share that message with you as well. So when you begin to see people who are just negative and hurting others, or maybe there's someone in your family or a friend or a coworker who is just nasty, send them love, because that's what they need the most. That's something that they're probably lacking. And just realize that their unhappiness, that their behaviors, their attitude, all of that doesn't have anything to do with you. And some people are just so caught up in their pain, in their ego, and all of that, that they don't realize that they are toxic, that they need to detox themselves from whatever it is that they have going on, so that they can take all of that hardness and yuckiness off and really get back to a place of love and kindness within themselves first. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting and really important just to share that message with you all. It's been on my mind and I just haven't had the time to hop on here, but I am all excited and jazzed up because I got my first task done for the day. It's not even really dinner time yet, and I've been putting off doing my taxes, y'all, like putting it off, because there was so much stuff that I needed to go through. But this year, for next year, I'm using Okay, we're still live. Somebody was calling me. So that way next year, everything, I just plug it in and it's going to be super easy. So I'm happy about that. Holy crap. Wait a minute now. I did my taxes, so check there. I also made some moves that I needed to make on that. Yeah, so I have had a very successful day. Okay, so I had a couple of ideas for challenges that I need your assistance on. Please tell me I brought them. So there were about 5 that I had kind of outlined and created that I have not launched yet. Oh no, we're getting a little dark. It's all right. The sun's moving around. There might be a cloud or something out there. I love this little window light. I don't think I did bring it with me. I probably left it on. No, I did. It's in my planner in the front. Visual memory, y'all. I saw a picture in my mind of what I did with the paper. Yeah, so there were 1, 2, 3, so 4. So one was a 7 days of self-love challenge that I actually created in 2015 or 16 that I've not launched or released for people to get their love flowing for themselves. Then there's the Vision of Love challenge, the Spiritual Love Affair, and then Spiritual Love Spring Cleaning. So remember I did like those spring cleaning tips over the last couple of weeks. So I was thinking about redoing that and then giving some daily action items where we can actually do the Spiritual Love Spring Clean for ourselves to kind of help you walk through it. So I'm trying to pick and choose which one of these I want to do. I'm kind of leaning towards the Spiritual Love Spring Cleaning because that would be a great way to go. Oh, great. That'll be a great way to lead into the webinar that I'm going to do about the 3 spiritual love secrets, and then leading into that kind of helps flow with the Love Rehab coaching program. So that's something that I'm going to hash out tomorrow, is really figuring out what challenge I want to go with. And I'll probably be back on again live on my business page tomorrow, going back over those 6 spring cleaning tips and talking about the challenge. The challenge probably will not start until next week. Yeah, so we've got plenty of time to work out the kinks and everything. I'm super excited. I hope that this message from the crazy fool resonates with you in some way. And again, like, we've all been there in that crazy state where our emotions are taken over. We are just distraught, out of sync, and things of that nature. And that's okay. It's a part of life. But the key is making sure, or being aware and reining it in, coming back into alignment with self, checking in with self and seeing what is it that you need in this moment? What is it that you need going forward? And coming from that place rather than letting ego and emotion drive you into some actions that are questionable. So peace and blessings to you all. I will talk to you soon. Bye.